Good morning, kids. Hope so you all are doing well and enjoying these cold winter mornings, right? And today we have Mr. Communication with us. And what do you mean by communication? Communication is nothing but it is an act of sharing our information, feelings, ideas, or opinions with others. Isn't it? Like, for example, if we would like to share or express our ideas or feelings or opinions with the person who is far from us, what do? We use an electronic media, right? In the same manner, people in the olden days, they used a different medium to express their information or ideas or opinions with others. What is that? That is a letter. People in the olden days, they used to write letters and send them to the people who used to live far away from them. Understood? Now, what do you mean by a letter? A letter is a written message conveyed from one person to another person through a medium. Fine. And even these letters are divided into two categories. What are they? Informal and formal. Now, what do you mean by informal and formal letters? Informal letters are personal letters, or you can also say that informal letters are written for your personal causes. Fine. Whereas a formal letter is written for official purposes. Like, for example, informal letters are written to your friends, siblings, parents, cousins, etc. Whereas formal letters are written to your principal, librarian, your class teacher, editor, book publishers, etc. Fine. So, letter to parents, letter to siblings, letter to friends come under informal category, and a leave application, letter to the principal, letter to the editor, etc. come under formal letter category. Fine. So, now we shall learn about formal letters. Before learning the format of a formal letter, let us take a look of the parts of a formal letter. Fine. First comes date. The date on which you are writing the letter is written at the top of the letter, or it is written above the receiver's address. Fine. And then comes receiver's address. Who is the receiver? The person who is going to receive your letter is known as receiver. Okay. So, the receiver's address should be written after the date. Fine. And next comes subject. What do you mean by subject? Subject is nothing but the main purpose of writing the letter is considered as the subject of the letter. And always remember, it should be written in only one line, and it must convey the matter for which the letter is written. Fine. And then comes salutation, like sir, respected or respected madam, etc. Fine. And then comes the body of the letter, where the actual reason of writing the letter lies. And this body of the letter is divided into 3 paragraphs. Fine. In the first paragraph, we should introduce ourselves and we should write the purpose of writing the letter in brief. And in the second paragraph, we should give the detail of the matter. And in the third paragraph, we should conclude the letter by mentioning what we expect from the person to whom we are writing the letter to. Fine. And after the body of the letter, we close the letter by thanking the person to whom we are writing the letter. And then we write sender's name and signature. It means the one sender. Who is the sender? The one who is writing the letter. Fine. So then comes yours obediently, your name. Fine. If we arrange all these parts of the letter, then it becomes the correct format of the letter. Fine. Now let us take a look at the format of a formal letter. Date, then leave a line, then comes receiver's address, leave a line, subject, leave a line, salutation, leave a line, body of the letter, leave a line, complimentary closing, leave a line, and then yours obediently, your name. Fine. So this is the format you should follow when you are writing a letter to your class teacher or to your principal ma'am or your librarian, etc. Fine. Now let us take a look of a letter. So if we follow the correct format and write a letter, it looks in this manner. Fine, children. And also remember that if you are writing the letter to an editor or book publisher, then remember to write sender's address at the top of the letter. Fine. The format of that letter will be sender's address, then leave a line, then comes date, leave a line, receiver's address, leave a line, subject, leave a line, salutation, leave a line, body of the letter, leave a line, complimentary closing, leave a line, and then yours obediently, your name and signature. Fine. So remember, if in case if you are writing a letter to the person who belongs to your school, like your principal ma'am or your class teacher or your librarian, then no need to write the sender's address. And if in case if you are writing a letter to an editor or publisher, etc., etc., then you should mention your address at the top of the letter. Fine, children. Hope so you understood the topic well. We shall meet in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe.